The ninja. What's that ninja dude's?
Yeah, what?
Or maybe he's really old.
That guy.
Maybe.
NinjaLifestyle. That dude's crazy. Like, for real. That dude is a nutter. Yeah, but I'm not a fan of his videos, but I guess he sort of did like lay a little bit of the blueprint down. But
before today's most influential YouTube skateboarding slingers, before the 9 Club, Wecking Ball, Skate Hacks, Rad Rat, Dan Corrigan, Dale Decker, Garrett Jenner, Sam Tabor, Brian Arnett, hell, even before John Hill, Johnny Geiger, The Ride Channel, and before the Barracks made their own channel, a YouTube account by the name of NinjaLifestyle was created, currently boasting over 2,000 uploads and 250,000 subscribers. NinjaLifestyle's presence is a shadow of what it once was. A little over a month after NinjaLifestyle's channel creation date, the account's first video upload appeared in late March 2011. The upload was a vlog-style video with the title Flag Football and Pool, introducing us to the main character of the channel, whose personality immediately shines in his cold open monologue.
Very fast, and it just doesn't interest me at all, you know? I really wanted to skate today, but it's windy as f***.
The unnamed protagonist vents about the windy weather, which prevents him from being able to skate, while driving aggressively, and before you know it, we're at the football game. Our host shows up to the game as a spectator, providing well-timed, witty, and overall highly extroverted color commentary laced with put-downs and expletives against the opposing team.
So, it's in halftime, guys, and my main concern is what are we gonna eat tonight? Because we obviously are going to lose this game, and I'm just wondering, what do you guys feel like having?
Following the end of the game, we get a hint as to the name of the man behind the camera.
And next season we might get a Black Ninja decal on our jerseys. You don't got to pay for it. We just want you to sponsor us.
And Ninja's charismatic abilities take us next to a game of pool with his homie. In addition to Ninja's personality, we're also now familiar with neon green shoelaces and the outro catchphrase.
Hakuna Matata.
It's obvious from a single viewing of his first video that Ninja's world is nothing short of intriguing, and we haven't even seen him on a board yet. At the time of making this analysis, the NinjaLifestyle channel has 9 videos with over 1 million views, one of which has over 10 million views. These videos all differ in when they were uploaded by several year spans, and the topic of these million-plus edits fall into a few different categories. Some topics blend in with each other, but the first category is scooter satire.
My name is Steven. I'm 13 years old. I've been scooting for a long time, and this is my sponsor tape.
Including an actual edit where Ninja/Steve stays true to his showmanship ways and makes a satirical sponsor tape of himself riding a scooter. The second scooter vid is a focus group type video where he asks 3 kids to tail whip and calls out the keyboard warriors that claim 99% of scooterers can do the trick.
You guys swear in these comments that 99% of people can tail whip. 33, y'all got an F, scooters.
The oldest 1 million plus views video is an upload from his first year as a YouTube content creator, back in 2011, where he reveals artistic ways to enhance your grip tape before flexing on the homies at your local. The third category is where things get interesting. In late 2014, Ninja uploaded a viral video of him going through the physically demanding challenges inspired from the reality TV show American Ninja Warrior. And the edit features an actual contestant who demonstrates the impressive technique required to complete the different obstacles. This video's success is understandable, given the danger faced by Ninja in attempting these challenges. What makes this category interesting is Ninja's #1 most viral video turns out to be a children's version of American Ninja Warrior.
Guys, can you put this on the screen? Look at that. Proof. He might not actually be gay.
Which opens the door to a bit of a rabbit hole involving Revive Skateboard's founder Andy Schrock and his child Ryden, the former of whom has since built a highly profitable footage mechanism out of his son. Andy's YouTube channel was created in late 2007, and the first video from his channel was a Jackass-inspired montage of skating and general juvenile delinquency. Revive Skateboards and its trajectory to become a major brand is worthy of its own story, but as far as Ninja's concerned, Andy's content over time gradually evolved from being skateboarding lifestyle videos to almost exclusively focused on his children and family life. In turn, the shift in content to family-friendly topics paid off handsomely for Andy, whose channel grew exponentially, from having under 200,000 subscribers in 2013 to nearly 4.5 million in 2022. With his top video from 6 years ago about his son at a playground exceeding 120 million views. In fact, a quick scroll through Andy's top performing videos make it clear that the driving force behind his channel's views are Raiden. These uploads fall under the made for kids category, so comments are disabled. Ninja and his foul-mouthed, in-your-face persona somehow merged with Andy and Raiden in the Revive warehouse, where the Las Vegas-based content creator took an opportunity to capitalize on the success Andy was enjoying through his son, via a safe-for-kids upload of a game of skate on the NinjaLifestyle channel. A few more safe-for-kids videos would find themselves sprinkled throughout Ninja's channel, which are mainly remixed edits of the aforementioned game of skate vid with Raiden, underwhelmingly executed in a Schmo-Yoho-esque songified style. The juxtaposition of Ninja's edgy content colliding with safe-for-kids videos brings to light the seriously desperate financial position content creators find themselves in.
Yep, I'm gay now.
Forcing them to take drastic idea U-turns on their channel to drive viewership and increase ad revenue. But before Ninja was in a position of needing to rely on making children's videos to generate ad revenue, his one-of-a-kind skateboarding persona and local legend Las Vegas reputation, mixed with a uniquely original approach to releasing a skate video part, allowed him to develop a relatively large following on YouTube. Roughly half a year before the NinjaLifestyle channel existed, videographer Chris Gonzo Gonzalez released the skate video Neat in 2010, featuring a 5-minute part from Black Ninja. Ninja's part was crammed in the middle of Neat, with the last part going to the silky smooth Addy Friday, but Ninja ended up as the star, garnering nearly 500,000 views in his part alone on YouTube, and even inspiring Thrasher to leave a comment. Skating to an instrumental of Lupe Fiasco's Daydreaming featuring Jill Scott, Ninja sings and raps to his own part, literally describing the tricks he does in each clip, going into as much detail as describing how hot it was on certain days.
I do the nose blunt from hell. It was hot that day. Then I do the back tail.
At least to my knowledge, a respectable skate part accompanied by the same skater's vocals was a novel concept at the time, and the NinjaLifestyle YouTube channel took that creative energy and ran with it. It's hard to track the single event that skyrocketed Ninja to his 250,000+ subscribers, but it's certainly not derived from recent activity, or any activity in the last 3 years for that matter. Ninja's viewership has steadily dropped from over 500,000 views per week down to as low as less than 8,000 per week, with a slight uptick in January 2022 to over 100,000. Perusing through Ninja's recent videos show that he's still posting on an almost daily basis, but views are a fraction of what a channel his size should be expected to be bringing in. Sporadic view counts on videos spanning from less than 1,000 views to 10 million plus views, with edits ranging greatly in length from 15 seconds or less to long-form 1 hour plus uploads, make up the NinjaLifestyle channel's content portfolio. 96% of Ninja's 2,148 uploads currently have less than 100,000 views, indicating that the 83 videos on his channel with 100,000 views or more are viral and not typical. Uploading 2,148 videos over the span of roughly 4,000 days translates to one new video every 1 to 2 days, which is no easy feat. But Ninja's channel didn't come about on a whim.
I have no idea how long it took to get the first 1,000 subscribers, but I can tell you guys this, it was a completely different game when I started. This channel alone, NinjaLifestyle, is only about 5.5 years old. And I started way before that. I actually started on Kickin' Wings YouTube account, And then we started one called Vegas Skating.
In 2003, back in the MySpace days, VegasSkating.com was established as a forum for highlighting the growing Las Vegas skateboarding scene, an entity that Ninja was heavily involved with. Building a reputation as being one of the well-known local names in his region, Ninja's move to make a YouTube channel was the logical next step, especially considering the exposure he must have had from the Neat video. NinjaLifestyle lives up to its name as a YouTube channel, where viewers brave enough to join this untethered, unstable, and unpredictable content creator's online journey through his day-to-day are offered original videos from a highly outspoken character that gives zero But it's no secret that Ninja's channel is declining in terms of growth and activity.
Why? Because nothing on YouTube ever makes sense anymore.
It's also no secret that low-effort, unrelatable day in the life edits uploaded on a daily basis are less popular than their heyday in the mid-2010s. Perhaps it was Ninja getting destroyed not once, but twice by Josh Katz in a flat ground game of Skate that triggered his downfall. We all know how influential a single game of Skate can be for someone's career. Maybe it's the jarring collision of the clean-cut, family-friendly Revive crew feeling out of place in Ninja's relatively more explicit videos, rubbing viewers the wrong way.
Present. Apparently I got a Christmas present from Ninja.
Yep.
And, is this a lot? Is this like?
Yeah, there's nothing bad about it.
Okay, you never know what you're gonna get with you. Like,
No, it's all PG.
For me, above all else, it's an impressive accomplishment that Ninja's achieved, not only with his original, fresh take on a traditional skate part, but also the dedication to uploading content almost every day. The Ninja character is a lot to take in on such a frequent basis.
Today, I'm going to teach you how to break a skateboard using only an egg and a toothpick.
And his problems compounded when confined to an endless new post deadline every 24 hours, which is guaranteed to have an effect on creative quality.
Listen, I didn't say I was only using an egg and a toothpick.
To be fair to Ninja, he's not alone. Everyone's got their own individual set of challenges. But apart from Dan Corrigan and Johnny Geiger, none of the names mentioned at the beginning of this breakdown are able to generate consistently high views that come remotely close to their subscriber count. What's maybe even more surprising is that these content creators are aware the situation exists, and openly admit that they know YouTube viewers' appetites have changed from what they were hungry for 5+ years ago.
Well, there's not a lot of stuff going on the platform, like shit just changes, and if you don't change with it, you get left behind, and that's just like with everything. So everything's just oversaturated. This whole like skateboarding on this platform, like people filming themselves skating on this platform, is oversaturated.
Garrett Jenner, whose YouTube channel was created in 2012 and has since exploded to 750,000 plus subscribers, has a significant amount of uploads capping out at 50,000 or less views, and were uploaded a year ago. Apart from the rare viral vid here and there, 50,000 or less views for someone whose sites aren't far off of 1 million subscribers means that roughly 6% of your community is tuning in on a new upload. This also means that not only is your gargantuan subscriber base skipping your video for something else, but new viewers aren't showing up to check out what's going on. Garrett most likely realizes this and has since created a gaming channel, where viewership isn't necessarily higher than his main vlog-style channel, but the proportion of views compared to his 100,000 plus subscribers reflects a comparatively more interactive community. Vlog skateboarding channels created before NinjaLifestyles appear to be facing a similar if not worse situation, including Chris Chan and his 13-year-old channel, with 1.5 million subscribers regularly generating less than 100,000 views per upload. VL Skate might be one of the oldest one-person skate YouTube channels, created in March 2006. If you've ever looked up a how-to trick tutorial on YouTube, the second video you watched after Braille was on this dude's channel. And his success makes perfect sense. The relatable combination of someone who isn't pro, but can share their thoughts about how to do a trick in an easily understandable, well-spoken manner shortly after learning the trick themselves, which is when most of the nuances about what to do and what not to do are fresh in your mind, make for highly consumable content. Braille is older than VL Skate by about 3 months, with a channel creation date of December 26, 2005, but views reflect nothing close to an account with nearly 5.7 million subscribers. There might not be a single skateboard-related YouTube account in existence with more subscribers than Braille, but there is an older one. NKA Vids, founded by Nigel K. Alexander, was created on November 27, 2005, a month before Aaron Cairo gave birth to Braille. NKA Vids has 443,000 subscribers, 2,600 uploads, and appears to have the same relatively low view counts as the other related channels. If there's one thing to take away from all these numbers, it's that subscriber counts are a misleading key performance indicator of a channel's success on YouTube. Dan Corrigan has less than 50,000 subscribers.
I always have to poop.
But he's uploading videos with views that compete with Garrett Jenner and John Hill, both of whose channels are 15 times bigger in terms of subscriber counts. Is Dan Corrigan an anomaly though? Well, of course, there's Gifted Hater, who's getting twice as many views on average compared to his subscriber count, and he uploads less than once a week if we behave ourselves. There's also newer niche channels like Modern Business, an algorithm-friendly mini-doc-style channel that hones in on the monetary and cultural impact of skateboard companies, and is currently slated to outgrow Gifted in terms of subscribers by May 7th, 2022. Another relatively new channel, Why the Trick, uploads edits about the science and physics behind different skateboarding tricks, and has already surpassed 10,000 subscribers in about 6 months. Since vlog and OG skateboarding channels are suffering from low view counts these days, how long will it be until today's faster growing YouTube channels suffer the same fate? At some point, anyone who makes a YouTube channel will have a less than stellar upload experience, even though they spent the same amount, and in some cases more, time, research, and general effort into the poorly performing video as the one that went viral, or the typically well-performing videos. For content creators like NinjaLV and his peers, it's not entirely their fault that their channel's views have dwindled to a non-profitable state. Similar to how viewers' preferences and types of content change, YouTube itself as a platform is nothing like it was when Ninja and company were the top dogs. If these numbers are accurate, the total number of YouTube users in 2012 was less than about 800 million, which is a lot, but less than 10 years later, there are more than 2 billion users swarming the platform. Doesn't this mean more users equates to more views, which would crank up Ninja's channel? Apparently not. Like the decline in views over the last 3 years, Ninja's subscriber growth appeared healthy up until early September 2019. Activity around then became spiky, growing by 1,000 new subs per week, then 0, then 1,000 per week, then a loss of 1,000, and about a year of 1,000 new sub weeks followed by 0 sub weeks, before flatlining in early October of 2020 for an entire year, then losing 1,000 subs and gaining 1,000 in November 2021. Those familiar with Ninja's shtick know that he regularly shits on scooter riders and dedicated a recurring series to call out individuals who defended the activity. One of Ninja's best performing uploads is a video of him backflipping on a scooter at Woodward in less than 10 tries, proving that skateboarding is a much harder skill to master than the former, and giving Ninja ground to stand on as he claps back at the hateful comments from scooter riders.
Okay, internet, there's nothing left to say. Don't go make some new trick for me to do, because you're just gonna get your feelings hurt.
The drama in one of his segments led to a point in early 2018 where his scooter hate-related content was reported on YouTube and forced him to cancel the series.
It seems that people online can say horrible things about me, but when I say something back as horrible as, hey, you guys aren't very good at spelling. Holy sh**, I'm so offended! Time to write an entire 2-paragraph report on cyberbullying because my feelings were hurt.
Not only did this particular scooter situation restrict Ninja from talking about the topic, but it also brought to light the concept that Ninja's politically incorrect style of edgy sarcasm was no longer connecting with viewers, at least not the way that originally catapulted him into the elusive occupation of being a full-time YouTuber.
I'm gonna punch your YouTube out of your hand.
No matter how you slice the numbers don't lie. Apart from the opportunistic made-for-kids cash grab Ninja pounced on with the I Did It uploads, his best performing videos are all from late 2017 or earlier. In January 2021, Ninja put forth a simultaneously honest and sobering effort to resuscitate his channel by compiling a montage of impressive selfie park clips and melodically rapping to the part, with witty lyrics that touch on the state of today's social media climate and skate culture in general.
In black, do a pop shove, then I'm shoving it back.
This whole platform been kinda whack. YouTube became this crazy place. Everybody seems fake, I can't relate, and they hate if I say gay comply, but it's alright to lie. You almost died.
The gimmick that catalyzed his influential presence a decade ago didn't translate to views in 2021, with Ninja's January Sing to My Own footage edit barely surpassing 10,000 views a whole year after its upload date. The description of this video reveals that, like his fellow YouTube titans of yore, Ninja's aware YouTube isn't what it used to be, admitting that a 9-to-5 might be in the cards soon as ad revenue dries up and his board brand suffers from the worldwide shutdown. If you visit Ninja's channel today, you'll see that he's still posting regularly about food, skating, drinking, breaking tables, grilling beer, and other low-effort uploads that confirm you're straying further from God each time you click play on his videos. But even if you can't stand NinjaLifestyle on YouTube, there's something to be said about this content creator's pure will to continue uploading new videos after such a glaring decrease in his channel's performance. What will it take for Ninja's edits to slap like they did back in the day? Are Ninja's days as a vlog skate YouTuber over? Or will he rise from the ashes of what is now the corpse of... Or will he rise from the ashes of what is now a corpse of a channel, shocking a new generation of viewers with an even edgier take on life than before?